My name is Jalen. I'm in the 5th grade, and I go to Nathaniel Alexander Elementary School.
On March 8th of 2005, my son had come home from school that afternoon, not really feeling well. He was having problems with his breathing. Ended up spending a week in ICU, just trying to figure out basically what was going on, which led to us discovering it had come from a food allergy.
I'm allergic to soy, peanuts, peanut butter. I'm allergic to type of fresh cut grass, dogs, cat, oak trees.
We had our regular doctor do an assessment of his foods, and she sent an order to his school.
We received close to 700 special diet orders at the beginning or through the school year. About a third of the allergies we receive at this time are peanut allergies. We get many soy allergies, many wheat allergies.
They revised his menu there, and they sent us a copy to let us know what his food choices are.
What I would have to do is go through every product that we serve in the cafeteria and make sure that it doesn't contain soy for that particular student. So we've simplified the process a little bit, and we've made ourselves a book of all the labels of all the products that we buy and serve, which makes it a lot easier. And to go a step further, I've made myself some master menus that contain, would show every product that has soy in it already marked off the menu. So what I try to do is keep as close to the menu that all the children are being served when it comes to a child with an allergy, and just make the substitutions that are absolutely necessary.
Every single month I always get a new menu that has different variety of choices, some stuff they cross out and some stuff they don't.
We also flag that account, so when the child goes through the cafeteria line and puts their PIN number in the cash register, it comes up on the cash register, special food allergy, see menu.
I am very pleased with the school system as far as my child's nutrition is concerned. He eats lunch at school 1 day a week just because it makes him feel a part of his group. He just goes through the line and picks choices, try to be similar and close as he can to his other peers on what he eats.
When I go in the cafeteria line, I told him my name, I told him my list is at the bottom. I look in there and say I have chicken, ham, turkey. Then they'll tell me what the things I can eat, with the sides and the fruit.
Our staff is very aware of the importance of really adhering closely to the menu as well as the recipes for the reason, mainly because of the allergies and the nutritional value that has been pre-planned for these students.
If a child has a food allergy here at Metro, what we do is we first see what the allergies are. I may have to read the box to see exactly what all the food contains, whether or not the child can have it. If there's something that needs to be changed, then we make sure we contact the nutritionist or look on the menu that she sends us every month.
This is a life-threatening situation, so I took it to be very seriously and wanted to make sure that my child was looked at individually, not necessarily as a group, because I knew there was a possibility that other children may go to the school with the same issues, but I wanted to see my child's individual plan being looked at to meet his specific needs.
We make sure that the cafeteria manager knows that this child cannot have certain foods, and if the child were to go into anaphylactic shock, there are people trained in the school, at least 2 at all times, who know what to do.
We're looking at partnership with the school nurse and the first responders in the school. It's generally not a cafeteria person that's a first responder, but they are aware of who the child is that may have an allergic reaction. They generally give a photo of that child not only to the school nurse and the office, but the cafeteria manager as well, if it's someone that's going to be highly allergic to something that they may have eaten in the cafeteria.
We do have a specific form called an EAP, Emergency Action Plan. If the child has already been identified with a severe allergy, then we have an order usually for an EpiPen from the physician.
The cafeteria manager is generally on the floor at all times during mealtime, so she knows where those children are. She knows where the first responder is in the cafeteria at the meal times, and she will alert them, and it's generally the first responder's responsibility to call 911.
Peanuts are Jalen's biggest food allergy. If he digests peanuts, It sometimes shortens his breath, may tighten his airway. He may get itchy. He may swell up around his mouth. He may get bumps. A rash may appear around his mouth and around his neck.
We've had children so severe with peanut allergies that if they come in contact with 1/100th of a peanut particle, they have a reaction.
Throughout the past several years, we have dealt with numerous individual cases for 504 plans with kids with severe food allergies. We came up with not only a policy, but guidelines for the district to implement as needed in a particular school. And it's very general. It says we will ensure the safety of our students. We will reduce the risk of food allergens as needed for each individual child. It became a district decision and policy to take peanut products out of child nutrition. We began by phasing it out of elementary schools, and now district-wide, including a la carte offerings and outside of child nutrition, all vending and anything offered within the school system that is not brought in from home is peanut-free.
Food allergies are more common than ever in today's school populations, and it's important that food service staff understand how to work with students who have food allergies. While it is not the responsibility of the food service staff to make a diagnosis of a food allergy, it is a good idea for the staff to recognize potential allergic reactions, both anaphylactic and non-life-threatening, and know how to activate the school's emergency response plan when needed. First, remember that food allergy symptoms can occur alone or in combination. Look for any visible symptoms on the skin. A skin reaction, such as hives, swelling, itchiness, warmth, redness, or a rash, can signal an allergic reaction. Is the person having problems breathing? Wheezing, shortness of breath, throat tightness, a cough, a hoarse voice, chest pain or tightness, nasal congestion or hay fever-like symptoms, or difficulty swallowing are possible reactions. Are there any gastrointestinal symptoms? Stomach pain, such as nausea, pain and cramping, vomiting, diarrhea, or an itchy mouth or throat can be reactions caused by a food allergy. Does the person's circulation appear to be affected? If the victim appears pale or has a blue color, a poor pulse, faints or appears dizzy or lightheaded, these can be symptoms. If the blood pressure drops too low, there will be a risk of shock. Other potential problems that may not be as evident, but which may be symptomatic of an allergic reaction, may be anxiety, a feeling of impending doom, red, itchy, watery eyes, headache, or cramping.
The cafeteria staff is trained by the manager so that they are looking for kids that may be short of breath or looking pale or heaven forbid they're passing out. They are looking for the minor symptoms, but it's the things that might lead to respiratory distress that they are alerted to.